Where's my lighter? Don't tell me. Oh, there it is. Always in a safe place. Okay. Come on, burn. Oh, you're going to be stubborn out here. Come on, baby, burn. It's not enough. Come on now, smudge. Damn. Catch my hand on fire quick enough. Beautiful. That's nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. Do this again. Thank you. Thank you. Cleansing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There you go, guys. And for everybody else. And the world in general. My world. Cleanse and impure. Cleanse. Bring only the good. Now, hello, everybody. Oh, thank you. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Jan. Yeah, I know, Jan. I agree. Hello, Elizabeth. Hi, Lady D. Here's where I got a stubborn streak in me this morning. I don't feel any better today than I felt all week. I really haven't. And I almost love the element readings because I can do all 4 in one afternoon, no problem. Doing the single ones is 12. I'm not going to get all 12 done today. I don't have that energy. I said, like, a couple people left comments after the last readings. They said something like, you could tell they were put out. Just, I could feel it. It is me after all. And they asked, are you only going to be doing elemental readings from now on? Like, is that a permanent change? You know? And I said, oh, they're put out. They're pissed off. They're irritated because this is 2 months in a row I've done elemental readings. It's just that I can get 4 done in no time at all. The 12 here, I said, I really prefer the individual signs. It's very true. I do. Just like this one, Cancer. I said, okay, I'm going to be a real bitch here. If I'm going to do 12 signs, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to begin with Cancer. So that's why I'm doing it, because I'm going to get something out of this. Damn it, if I have to. I'm going to get something out of it too. You know what I'm saying? So let's see here. All right, we get started and we kick right in. I'm going to butt that because that's going to burn down. We've got a bit of a breeze up here today. I'm out on the deck, as you can tell. There. And if you... There. It's a little cool, a little windy. Okay. This is for Cancer for the month, mid-month May 2021. This is for Cancer. Spirit and guides, please bring me what Cancer needs to know about, what they need to be made aware of, given a heads up on what's coming their way, what's leaving them, what's coming to them. What's a surprise? How about a pleasant surprise? Now, I don't know if you can hear that hummingbird feeders right there. Those little buggers, they're loud when they start that humming. This is for Cancer. Canada geese solo going by itself. Being very vocal, it didn't go very far. Surrounded by nature, love, and beauty. Bring us what Cancer? What's in store for Cancer? Please and thank you very much. I'm going to cut right here too. I am going to cut right here. If I can pick them up. There we go. Make some elbow room. Oh, that one. Yeah, they're going to start dive bombing me. You watch it. You guys must have seen that. Just swim by me here. Because I'm right next to their feeder. They're not liking that. Let me see what our overall energy. Okay. Boy, that's been a popular card lately. Oh, it's a secret. I'm not telling you till I get to it. Another nice one. Okay. That's normal for me. And this. Okay. I've got them down. Now I'm going to pull from the wild tarot I want. If there's anything that the oceanic is missing, and if the wild unknown tarot feels there's one more thing we need to know, let it come out with the next card. Let's see here. Let's see. Can you guys hear that radio in the background? Oh, some more people came in. Let's see. Hello, Alida. Hi, Queen. Moise or Moise. Okay, I want to see if there's anything else that the oceanic. It's hard working on this table because it's all glass. Come on, get down there. You guys straighten yourselves out again. One more run through. Good one. What else? Is there one more thing? If you could tell us. Tell us in this one card that I'm going to pull. One more thing. All right, I'm going to cut. Oh, what's the card we got? You can't make this stuff up. Oh, boy. I'm holding on to that one for a minute, too. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, everybody. Just one moment. You can't hear the radio? Thank you, MJC. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. I keep going and turning it down, turning it down, turning it down. I got the window open right here, and my Bluetooth's on the other side of the room. I keep turning it down. My ears feel plugged today. I'm not happy about that. I wish they would unplug. Oh, I'm sorry. Just give me a minute here. You know, it's a rush. It's a process getting set up to do readings, even at my table inside. When I take it outside, there's more stuff to do. You know, got to run extension wires and all that. When I'm setting it up, I chuckled to myself. I said, I remind myself of a roadie of a rock band or something. I'm getting all the technical stuff. You know, so it is Elizabeth. I don't know where you're at. Elizabeth Hayes sounds like a Canadian name to me. but I'm in Atlantic. We go by several names here. Atlantic Canada, which includes like all it basically that covers the other provinces that are immediate right here, PEI, Nova Scotia, this kind of a thing. And the other thing we go by is the Maritimes. All the provinces in this area are under the heading of the Maritimes. So we get 4 full-blown true seasons each year. Summer is summer, then we get a full-blown winter and a full-blown fall and a full-blown spring. So right now today, it's always hot in my backyard, and I don't know what's going on today. We're 12 Celsius, which is, bear with me a moment. I've got my weather thing up. 12 Celsius, and for everybody else going by the Fahrenheit, it's 52. There we go. Normally, my deck is very hot. I've got trees and woods on 3 sides of me. But today I'm feeling, what is the wind? It's got to be part of it's got to be out of the west. That's why. No, it isn't. Uh-oh. Southeast. That's why. My wind, south is this way. And that's where the wind is coming in. East is over here. So I'm feeling a bit, I got the shawl on for a reason. It's not for decoration. So, let me see. Hi, Blue Butterfly. You're in New York City, Elizabeth. You're just down the coast from me. Elizabeth's about a 9-hour drive away from me in New York City. I'm trying to get some more vitamin D. Welcome, bienvenue, Quebec. I can't forget that word because that's my given name. My birth name when I was born was bienvenue. Hello, Giove. You keep seeing the number 52. Isn't that something? Wow. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Okay, very first card that came up for us, Cancers. 2 of Swords. And it's implying here you're going to find yourself sitting in a position. I just heard you get to be judge and jury, either guilty or innocent. Judge and jury for somebody else, judging them in a mental way, an emotional way, on your own. You might even keep it within yourself. Not so much public, but judging somebody. The good, the bad, the white, the black, the shadow, the white, light. You're just making a decision about somebody. For others, it's going to be you've got a choice to make on something. I always say it with this card because I've never felt different about it. And the thing that I always say is that there is no right or wrong choice here with this one. Okay? You don't got to worry about, oh, I'm take the wrong thing. What do I do if I go in the wrong? It's not. It's what's going to fit you better. No matter if you pick unknowingly the one that won't fit you to a T and you think it will, you find out later it's not a big deal. It just means that the challenges that you're the work or whatever you have to face is going to be a little more challenging for you. That's all it means. If you pick the one that fits you the best, smooth sailing all the way, baby. You're going to fly through what it is that you have to do, whatever this decision and what it's covering and this choice, what it's applying to. That's what usually this card does mean. There's probably, as the generic, I don't think I need to open the book for this, but for the generic side of the card, there is a, on one of those choices that you have or options, there's a tiny little clue that's going, pick me, pick me. And you've been looking at it and thinking about it so long. It's been what you've been focused on. You could be talking to somebody 1 minute, and when you stop, you come up for a breath of air. When you do, you think back to the situation. You've got to make this choice. But if you take a break, give your brain a break, remove yourself visually, even take a break, walk away from it in a manner of speaking, walk away. Don't think about it. Focus on something else for a little while. Then you come back, you have a fresh perspective. And that little tiny clue is liable to jump right out at you and say, I was here the whole time. slapping you upside the head. Pick me. So that could happen for some of you, you know. Um, um, I'm going to go in order from here. So it's Cancer, Leo, then Libra. Okay. So it'll be the third one. This is the first one. It'll be third one. And so anyways, that's up front and center. That's the overall energy. Oh, okay. I just heard it's going to be that kind of a month for the next 2 weeks. Choices, decisions, moves that you make. I don't mean moving house necessarily, but actions that you take. You'll think before you act. You'll think before you speak. You won't dare do it any other way for fear of what could come out of your mouth or whatever. I have to be careful with my thoughts at times too. A lot of times if I start to get quiet in a conversation, it's because I'm not really agreeing with somebody, but I don't want to start a big debate about it. So I keep quiet unless I specifically say, what do you think, Natalie? And I always respond with, well, you may not like what I think. You may not like all of what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling about your situation. I try to stay away from negativity in every way, shape, and form, but I don't have my head stuck in the sand, avoiding real life or avoiding anything like that, right? Um, it's not a bad thing, but it's going to be that kind of month. If you're going to make it, and it makes sense. This is the month of May, right? So it's spring. A lot of people begin new things in spring, or they end things from the past fall, the past winter. Okay, enough of that. Wash it out of their lives, clear it out of their lives. I'm starting new, I'm starting fresh. That's what a lot of it is. And a lot of you, I'm sure 99% of you would say, yeah, in some ways, I'm going to be starting things new and fresh because I've always said this. Well, not always, maybe in the last few years, I've said it. And what I've said is that April and May should be our new year start, not January. You start a new year in the new season. Do you know what I'm saying? And what better than spring? How encouraging and beautiful can that be? All the new growth, all the explosion of new, fresh life. And we start fresh and we start new. I do. I think like New Year's Day should be either probably, I would say April 1st. April 1st would be suffice, you know? Yeah. So, hi, Marsha. Hi, Truth. Yeah, I like it out here. When the wind's not blowing, there's a bit of a breeze. It's all coming out of the south-southeast, which tells me the possibility of rain later on, for sure. You know, think before you speak. Thanks, Truth. Nice to see you again, Sue. Okay, so, oh, the next card that made me go like this. And I'll show you the other one. She can't. This is for Cancer. I know you're holding your breath, but it's one of the most coveted cards in the tarot. I always explain it that way. This is in your finances and your wealth. Okay. If you guys can see that, out here everything looks a little different. It's the Ace of Cups. It's the Ace of Cups, the most coveted card. And the extra card that I pulled for you, I want to pay attention to this Ace of Hearts because it came up twice. It's what came up in the Wild Unknown Tarot. Isn't that gorgeous? We got two of them. I'm tickle pink. I'm not pickled. I'm tickled. It's just different. Oh, the Ace of Cups in both. This is finances and wealth. And for those of you that are new to the readings here at Fun Bay of Fundy, um, the excuse me, I got distracted. My head. Um, oh my God, my head went. Was like a hole here, and it went right through the other end and kept on going. It'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Oh, Natalie, what were you going to say? That's terrible. It's gone. Not meant for this moment. But this is such a gorgeous card. My God. My God, my God, my God. And I'm going to grab the book. Not that I don't know what it means, but it's the other thing. I back everything up with generic meaning as well. And this way I don't miss any of the little things. Most tarot readers don't do that. And I watched somebody do a tarot reading last night. And what I saw in what they pulled up was totally different than what they saw. And I think what it was that they weren't going by the definitions of the cards, put it that way, at all. Because what they were defining each card as wasn't even close to what the generic side is. I try to carry the generic meaning, but then the intuition comes in. I start hearing things and seeing things and feeling things. That always trumps over the card, but try to stick to. I see an awful lot of that I see it on YouTube sometimes when I have the odd time to check out some people. And I'm a TikTok addict. And they do the same thing. They flip the card real quick and lay it back down, and they go on and on about it. And you didn't even get to see what the card is. I don't like judging other readers, but damn it, stick with the formula and the whole format of tarot. Going bang, 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 bang. They literally do. They pick a card up. They'll go, it could be any card. It's got all kinds of graphics you can't see. They'll go, next card, Ace of Hearts. Down I go, and they go on and on and on and on about probably everything. It doesn't even relate to the card. Hi from Scotland. Hi, Joanne. I have a friend, Ian Hagisman, and he's from Glasgow, and he has a heavy, heavy brogue accent. When he calls me on the phone, I have to make him talk slower. I can't understand him. It's that thick. And anyways, let's get into this. Oh, the ace. The ace. That's what I was going to say. Finances and wealth. Wealth doesn't necessarily mean monetary wealth. Wealth in all areas of your life. This card can represent your health. Bing, bing, bing. Your love. Could be your job, your home, where you live, interactions, situations. Wealth can cover a lot of things. Could be wealth with things going in your favor. A wealth of luck. This kind of a thing. It's all good, whatever it is, and whatever it means to any of you, it's all good. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. That's such a beauty of a card, really. So with this ace, it's bringing you your heart's desire. Okay? That's part of the generic side of the card. You're going to be finding fulfillment through an artistic pursuit for some of you. Or there could be a new relationship coming up. You could be into that new relationship already for some of you. It's just in the beginning stages, getting to know somebody. You may create a baby, and baby is quoted, please, quote unquote. That is a project of yours, something you're doing on your own, something that you gave birth to. You may be heavily involved. This could be a new business. Somebody may be writing a book or attempting. Some of you planting a garden, new seeds, new bulbs. Or you could even be, if none of the rest apply, you could be decorating your home. It's spring. A lot of people like to put fresh paint, fresh touches in their house, decorating, upgrading, So that could apply to a lot of you. This card, though, along with the Queen of the Ocean, for the younger crew, or for some of you that have children within childbearing age, there could be a pregnancy being announced for some of you. That's going to bring you a lot of joy, not dread, but joy. It's a beautiful thing. And this ace, while being a very positive card, it can also bring about emotions that can feel overwhelming. But we're talking emotions of love and joy here. So if you're doing the ugly face cry, it's a good cry. It's encouraged. The uglier you look, the harder the cry. Your face won't freeze that way, though. Don't worry about that. The advice here to open your heart and trust. And you need not be overwhelmed by emotion. Just be open to what is coming into you. Don't have any blocks up in the way. Make sure that the path for things to come in is clear and bright, comfortable. All right? Beginnings and passion, pregnancy, creativity, fulfillment, overflow of emotions, and intensity. Intensity in love and love of many forms. You may look at your first grandchild's face for the first time and feel intense, overwhelming love. Somebody may get good news in the health department. Everybody thought it was going to be bad, and it comes in and it's not bad at all. It's fixable. That's overwhelming, intense joy. Things that can bring tears to your eyes, and a lump. You get that lump and it hurts and it aches. That kind of stuff is what we're talking about here. So, oh my God. That's incredible, Cheryl. So it completely applies to you. Such a beautiful, beautiful, I can't believe it's for us. Cancers. I don't know what the first one with the Two of Swords, there's a couple things that you're making choices on. I do have a decision. It's not even a decision. It's something I'm going to have to do that I'm not crazy about and I don't want to do. It's going to be a personal challenge for me to get through it. And, but I know it's coming. I have to. What all you guys can always get away with, then I wouldn't be able to. That's just my life. I can't get away with doing what other people do. It never works that way for me. I always pull the short stick. You know what I mean? Yeah, there are things to be dreaded, for sure. Challenges, things you don't want to face, but you have to. Or the expense of not complying is too great and too dear. Too much to risk. So, but anyway, that's fell into your hearth and your home. Or not your hearth and home, sorry. Your finances and your wealth. You've got luck on your side, Cancer. The planets are smiling down on you. You're being highly favored. The next card we have is another gorgeous card. It's actually the very last card in the generic book. And he is a beautiful card. This is within your hearth and your home. Your most personal, private, intimate parts of your life, your family, your friends, your intimates. But the King of Wands. He's the king of practicality, and that's what he represents. Wands is a big part of that. Practical things, right? So, there he be. He's in your corner. He's in your home. He's right into the deep and juicy part of you is what it is and what you're living. Why am I looking? He's the last one. Go to the last page, Natalie. Practicality, remain practical. That's one of the big messages today off this card. You got to remain practical. I don't believe I'm going to say this. I can't believe I heard this. For the rest of May, for some of us, it could get quite intense. For going along a balance meter like this, with Cancer, it's going to go like this, and then then it'll drop again and go back to balance and intense and down again. That could happen to some of us. Just getting you prepared for that. So there could be some, like I said again, new beginnings. So remain open-minded when you're dealing with anything new that you aren't expert on or experienced on. I'm hearing voices. There's never anybody out here until they hear me out here, and it's like everybody comes out. I think they're lagging on. There, go away. Feelings and emotions are going to be surface. They're going to be surface level. A lot of people are going to see what you're thinking. They're going to be able to take in one look at you, and have a general idea what's going on with you, or what kind of a mood you're in, or what kind of spot you're in, the place you're in. Gee, like with me, well, what's wrong, Natalie? You look like there's something bothering you. What's going on? This kind of a thing. And then again, it could work the other way, where they go, hey, Nat, just come to this, blah, 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 And most of my friends are dense when it comes to judging things from a distance, using their intuition, their common sense, guiding them. They're all pretty good that way. You could find yourself dealing with a few different people this month as well, Cancer, that are very different from you are. Interacting with people that are very different to you. People that you don't see and interact with every day. It could be very interesting, all right? Deeply interesting for you. Hang on every word. Pay close attention to when people are talking to you. So you get to open yourself up more. You get to learn a bit more. Maybe about another culture. You know, it could come down to something like that. But you can expect to find practical solutions to your problems as well when this king shows up. You're being nudged to keep contact up with your network of friends and professionally as well. Make sure these things continue to grow. Don't get out of touch with them. The advice: explore your passions and look to unconventional people and new places. Don't limit yourself. Allow yourself to stretch your legs. Go a little deeper. Go a little farther to see what you may discover. I can guarantee you this: when you're walking in unknown territory in any way, shape, or form, inspiration comes from that at 100%. That's always been my experience. Doesn't matter if it was a bad situation, a boring situation, but it was something new to me. Therefore, there's inspiration being born. It pays off. Okay. Your keywords are energy, creativity, power, wisdom, passion, freedom, and openness. Openness. Oh, Paris. Oh, mon Dieu, Paris. Lovely. You get a lot of different places here when you come on earlier in the daytime and rarely on at this time. Let me see here. For those of you who are new, you're free to join the channel. It's Bay of Fundy, Fundy Fortunes. Okay? You're not locked in. You can leave anytime you want. And if you want to, you're not guaranteed to receive notifications every time we go live because YouTube systems, that's the way they are. You may even find that this channel or a couple other more channels you're subscribed to disappear quite often, or they may start disappearing. So if you never wanted to miss anything that Bay of Fundy Fortunes is doing live stream, please, whether you love it or hate it, is neither here nor there. We're on Facebook. You hate Facebook? Don't bother with it. Join it just to come into the group. We're on there. Bay of Fundy Fortunes, okay? It's a closed group. It's a private group, so it's not open to the public, the general public at all. What goes on in there stays in there. It's a very calming place to be. It's inspiring. It's very easygoing. You don't see the page roll. It isn't like that. It's just in a nice, comfortable place. But when you come in, anything you do or say in there stays in there. And you don't have to do or say anything. You really don't. If you want to be a wallflower and just sit back and watch, take it all in, learn something, get something out of it, that's fine too. We want you to be comfortable, you know, so. But if you're ever in need of support of any kind and you're feeling alone, my group's the place to be. I should say our group is a place to be. When I'm not doing very well, I don't post a lot, but everybody else does. We got a bunch that post every day. There's a handful of them. And then when I feel okay, I come in, I do things, say things, you know. Challenges for the month. Well, it's going to be challenges. May as well be this one. Could be worse. Got the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands. This is wonderful. And the reason it's a negative card, I know. But you're going to get some of you, you're going to be able to say things and get some things off your chest, basically. You're going to be able to clear the air, we'll say. Clear the air. Some of you will find yourself taking a stance because you're going to be accused by other people of not doing something right or not doing the right thing, even. Attacking you for something that you did or a decision that you made and you followed through. And it's going to leave you feeling like you've got to defend your actions and what you did. As far as this card goes, and it's intense. Whoever you're face off with, it's not for everybody. Remember, these are general readings. But if you face off with somebody, you're to stand your ground. Put your hands on your hips, spread your feet apart, and say, move me. Go ahead, try. It's a done deal. I made my choice. I made my decision. I followed through. All your displeasure with me is just hot air blowing around right now, and that's all it's going to be. This is a done deal. You stand up for your actions and what you do, and you don't give into it. Never, never, never give into it. You know? Just a minute here. And the 9. There it is. Very next page. Beautiful. This 9 sees you exerting yourself to the fullest, like maybe protecting your job, your property, or otherwise defending your own actions. You may have made sacrifices in the past, and you may feel that you need to justify these by staying put, sticking to what you've done. Don't abandon it. However, you may need to ask yourself in some situations if you're holding on too tightly to something due to fear of letting go, or do you feel a need of constant vigilance? And if you do, it's an exhausting habit, all right? More than a free choice. Becomes a habit. Habitually look out for something, watch on something, because that's what we've always done. Now may be the time to stop. The advice here to protect what is yours by all means. Don't hesitate. But just free up your thinking a little bit. It might add more too. All right? Or thin things out enough that they get lighter and easier than you ever thought they were going to be. So keep your mind open. Create some mental space as well to start planning for your future. It's spring. Now's the time to begin doing things like that. Keywords: determination and challenges, sacrifices, hard work, protection, rigidity, and fear. There. That's that stinky 9. There, get out of there. And the last of the Oceanic card, it's a cute little card. It's not bad. Look, is it? Yeah. Page of Wands. Page of Wands. It's not bad at all. I'm seeing 32 in the room, 17 likes. These are free readings, eh? But the owner is asking that you click thumbs up. It's been a pretty good reading, too, so there's no reason why you shouldn't. But if you could give a thumbs up, that would be greatly, deeply, Yahoo, kind of appreciate. It's not for my ego. It has nothing to do with that. It's got to do with YouTube algorithms, all right? The more thumbs up, the better all the way around. So, yeah. I wish I could go back to doing daily readings and like I used to. I just don't have that in me right now to do that. My heart wants to. My intentions are good. But to actually do it, these are very draining. That's the reason why. But let's get into the page. And there he is on the next page. There he is. This page is charming. And he's chatty. All right. He brings great news about creative projects to you. He brings you travel plans, lets you know where the deals are if you're looking at traveling, helping you in that way. And he could be bringing you some information about new work ahead for you. In relationships, he or she reveals a fun flirtation. And an additional meaning of this is the influence of a creative person. Who's a creative person in your life? Somebody along the way. They could be a writer. They could be an actor. They could be a dancer. They could be a musician in the arts. Creative arts, somebody in your life. Or the other side of that could be that you are discovering your own creative potential here. That's even better. It's coming from yourself. What fun. The advice. Now's the time for you to begin to express yourself. Don't hold anything back. If you have to deliver something a little intense, a little serious, watch your delivery and how you do it. Be gentle. All right? While being serious. You can get your point across. You don't have to be all militant about it. Do it in a gentle way. So how could anybody get upset with you for telling the truth about something? That's how it's going to be for some of you. You can use different ways to express yourself. You could do it in words. You could write something. write a poem, write a letter. You can do it in pictures, dance, music, or through any other pursuit that's creative that you like and you enjoy. Messages, travel news, communication, new work, expression, transition, and entertainment. All right? That was the last card. That was your message from Spirit. So listen up for that. Good thing we got replay on these. That's what I love about doing these live streams. We've got replay after. It doesn't happen immediately when I close the stream, but very shortly after, because the YouTube system has to change the format on the stream in order to make it viewable. Now, we got that other beautiful. Where are my hearts? Where? It's this book again. Maybe eventually I'll get this book broken in. It'll be a lot easier to surf through it. Okay, it's not what I want. That's not what I... There we go. All right, we're in the right realm here. I just got to get back to the beginning because it's the ace. 2 aces. I'm feeling there could be more love coming in for some people. You got 2 aces. Oh my God. In one reading. There it is. It's beautiful. I was thrilled when I turned this one up. Thrilled to know that there's 2. Okay. Aces mark the beginning of an exciting new phase or phases. Since the suit of cups, it deals specifically with love and emotion, and you're in for a real treat. Expect to enter a blissful time of health, joy, friendship. A new love could be on the horizon. You may feel like you're making a whole new start. Just go with it and allow this feeling to revitalize your very spirit. How beautiful is that? Beautiful. Don't care what you say. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yes, sir. There we go. Okay. Put my cards back to the side and I separate them to avoid repetitiveness. But if they come up again, I tell you, I'd like to see the ace be the repetitive card in these readings. I'd love to see it come up in every reading for everybody. There we go. There we go. Okay. Put them to the side. There we go. Okay. There. I'm going to take a break for a minute and then I'm going to log off here and get ready for the next, which is Leo. Drinking my Bay of Fundy coffee. Sitting on the Bay of Fundy. Breathing in the Bay of Fundy. Salt. Air. The whole bit. Hi from Pennsylvania, Nevada, Nadia. That's correct, Cheryl. You're right. Hi, MJC. You're welcome, Alita. I hope you enjoyed it. It was really good. Hi, Susie Sue, too. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I really am. So, oh, now it's getting warm. I can feel the heat on my back. The sun's right there somewhere. Behind me anyway, thank goodness. That was a good positive reading. Can you imagine Cancer? We got 2 Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups, whatever. It's the same thing. Unbelievable. Hi, DJ Boy. Well, welcome from LA. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy the Cancer reading. Next one coming up is going to be for Leo. Leo's never boring. You never know. I think about Leo. I don't know why. I automatically think on top of it, Scorpio. Scorpio and Leo. There's similarities there between the personalities, that's for sure. This is the hard stuff, Cheryl. Doing 12 videos compared to 4. The element readings. When I do the elements, it's only 4 videos. But doing them singularly, it's 12. I'm not going to get them all done today. Not a... Other hummingbird. I don't want them taking pot shots at me. They might get tangled into my hair. Wouldn't that be awful? Look, look. See them over my head, guys? Look. They're watching me to see what I'm up to. Oh, boy. They're going real close to my head because they're doing that swoop. They're coming in close and pulling out. They don't like me sitting here. Tough. You wouldn't have food if it wasn't for me. So suck it up, princess. Did you see that one, Cheryl? Isn't that cool? I know. Watch how close they come to the back of my head. Or they come this way over my shoulder, heading in that right. They come really close. They're pissed off. They're not comfortable with me being here. Their feeder is right there. It's up high enough. I'm not in the way. I'm not anywhere near it. But the fact that I'm out here, it's annoying the hell out of them. Too funny. Too funny. I'm glad that I can even see my screen here because normally outside on a sunny day, it's just washed out so bad I can't see it. But I can just make you guys out. Yeah. Aren't they, Sabrina? I love them too. I love them too. I've got get my, if you look, no, you can't really see. That's good you can't see though. Around my open door, right there is my open door. And I've got one of those magic screens and I hang it up every year. And I just got that on Tuesday when my son was here. He brought it and I was so happy to see it. I mean, anywhere you live, you're going to have house flies and mosquitoes. But in the country, it's 100 times worse. So I like keeping the screen up. And I know how to I'm really good at putting it up. It takes me no time at all. And I hang it perfectly. I'm very proud. It looks really good when I'm done. It's a little chore. It's just that where I've been getting so darn dizzy. And I got to climb up on a chair to put the top part up over the door. Oh, you little bugger. He come right at my face. I don't know if you've seen him or not. But he did. He was just over my head. They're getting very aggressive with me. You know. Yeah. See, I'm having a hard time reading. I'm going to put these back on. Let's see. Yeah, it's a blessing that they get kind of close. I've actually held a couple hummingbirds in my hand. No, my ego, if you only knew, I don't have enough of an ego. That's the truth. That's the truth. Oh my gosh, Sue. Oh, no fear. I know. They think they're intimidating, you know. I wouldn't want one to hit me at 40 miles an hour with his beak. That would hurt. But they're getting aggressive because I'm out here. They're not liking it at all. They don't know. But you get the same. I could be more, but I've got two that I know of. Two pairs that make a nest right here in the trees in my backyard. I watch them a lot. And you can watch their life unfolding and how their day's going by watching them. It's unbelievable. The two males might be going at each other, fighting, and they go back to the same spots. And then later you see the female once they get here. The males always arrive first, the females come later. The males are busy building the nest, getting home ready for them, and the new baby's yet to come. So you're one brave little son of a... You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous, though. He just went right at me, and then pulled off at the last minute. Oh, are they ever mad? So, oh, thank you, Cheryl. That's real smart. Very, very smart of you. Okay, I should stop. Where are we at this? 48 minutes. That's long enough. I'm going to stop. I'm going to come right back in a couple minutes. I'm going to refresh my smudge. And we're going to get on with Leo. Look, thank you guys for all being here. This has been fantastic. We're outside. I love bringing you guys outside. And they promised they're going to open my view back up this year. And if and when they do, I'll be sharing the view with you as well. Your mind will be blown if they do it right. I do. Everybody says, oh my God, it's $1 million view. And it is. And you see it all from this little shack. It's nowhere near $1 million. You know, this kind of a thing. You got rain in the UK, Georgia. Welcome. Wow. You have a great day too, Cheryl, and everybody else. You too, Georgia. Wait a few minutes. Let YouTube change the formatting so that you can get the instant replay and go back in and catch everything that you may have missed, Georgia, okay? And for anybody else that came in after the beginning. But please, as I said, join the channel if you want. Join the closed and private group on Facebook. Tripper, no, you did. You need to see the party end. That's right. It was a good reading too, Trevor. It was a really good reading. Trevor lives right across the Bay of Fundy from me now. So it's kind of nice knowing she's just across the way. She's like a 2.5, 3 hour boat ride on the ferry over. So give it a few minutes, Tripper, for YouTube to change the formatting on this stream so that it makes it viewable for you to watch it again. Okay. Keep your integrity forefront and center. We walk a very narrow, challenging path. We do. People like me and like you. To keep your integrity in front of you and hold on to it for dear life and follow behind. It will lead the way. You'll always know the right thing to do and what not to do. That's what it's all about, doing the right things, kind of thing. And Bear, are you all right? He's being sick, and he went into the house to get sick on the carpet. How lovely. Are you all right, Bear? Come. Come here, Bear. Good, you're still up and walking and alive and breathing. All right. I'm not going to get mad at you, but I wish you had thrown up out here. I could have washed that away with water. You did it on the carpet. It's all right. It's okay. Anyways, the last thing, keep your peace within. Feed yourself first. Feed your soul first. That puts you in a better position. It makes you much more useful and valuable to those outside of you that need it. You get to spread your love and your light. We need it so badly these days, more than ever. Try to place a smile on someone's face today. Even if it's a stranger, hold the door open. Say nice day. Anything, if you know what I'm saying. It's a huge bay. You're right, Sue. Huge. And it is. It's taking the ferry, the big ferry over there. It's 2.5 to 3 hours. And sometimes the water turns rough. They get stuck out there. They start handing gravel out to the passengers because people are getting sick. But anyways, it's a beautiful place. Nova Scotia is just as gorgeous. Back in the day, go by history, New Brunswick and Nova Scotia used to be all one province. We were all Nova Scotia. Somewhere down the line, New Brunswick separated and developed its own province. But anyways, I'm coming back in a few minutes, and I'm going to be doing the reading for Leo. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys being here and checking it out, and I hope all the good stuff works in your favor. You got 2 more weeks to go. Make it worth it. Goodbye for now. Much love to you all. Goodbye.